Good morning. It's Monday, July 22nd. Woke up, sick to my stomach, basically. I don't know if it's allergies. I've been feeling like I've been doing good to stay on top of my allergies. Or maybe it's stress. Stressed myself out a fair bit trying to get so much accomplished and still spend time with David while he was in town. Maybe I've actually caught something. I hope I don't catch anything. I said up one day's bad enough. But I called into work. It's still super early. I'll let my buddies know a bit later that we'll be canceling the game. Guess, at least for now, I'm just going to be trying to get some rest. So after a few hours, I was feeling fair. Still quite tired, just because I was up earlier than I like for it, so probably gonna have to get some more rest. But I was gonna point. I was like, okay, I want to try and eat something, and usually with that, I want to try and eat some sweets because it's easier. When your body's not sure if it wants to eat something, it's more likely to accept sweets as food to put on it. So I went to get some donuts. I was doing so, and I was thinking, okay, so it's kind of short-lived. Maybe it was stress, and it was just okay. So now that I've got rid of something from my calendar, by calling in sick, maybe that was enough that it went away. Or maybe it was something I ate yesterday. I was thinking, what did I have for dinner? I had grilled cheese and tomato soup. And the cheese was older than I would usually eat, but it looked and smelled fine, so I figured it was fine. And the bread was definitely a bit stale, but it looked and smelled fine, so I figured it didn't have mold. And the milk still had like 3 days left. So I decided to assume it would still be fine. But milk always smells bad to me, so I can't really check that. Maybe it was one of those. And on the chance of being milk, I actually stopped while I was out getting donuts and got new milk as well. Just because I don't want to risk that being the issue and then me making it worse when the goal for today is to get better. It's like it might be getting better on its own and then do something stupid and bring it back around. I don't want to do that. So, replace the milk, and I'll just throw out the rest of the cheese. And I think there's only one more slice of bread anyway, so I'll just get rid of whatever's there to be sure. Because it might have just been something I ate. Might have just been one of those things. Because I was like, there were a few things in yesterday's dinner that I was like a little wary of and deciding, it should be fine. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was it. If that was it, then wonderful. It's probably over, the worst of it at this point. And I'll just get some rest to catch up on the rest that it robbed me of, and maybe I'll be good. Fingers crossed. And I'm up. And feeling alright. A little bit of head pressure, but I have that half the time, so. It's like 4 now, though, so that's been 6 hours since I laid down after eating some donuts, so. Took a while. But stomach hasn't caused any issues during that time. I was just tired. So, seemed to basically be doing fine. And yeah, so therefore, the more I think about it, the more it probably was either one of the things in yesterday's meal was probably bad. Oh well. I'll throw out what's left of that stuff and move on. I'm up now. So it's getting into the evening. I'm quite hungry at this point. In addition to the donuts, I've had some chips. But that's it today. So I'm Starting to think I need to come up with something real to eat. But I'm trying to do something around the house. Make me feel better about the place. So I vacuumed. I'm not done, but I have to empty this because this thing is full and gross. Then I'm only halfway through that room and I haven't gone through the kitchen yet, although there are areas where I can't really get to all the floor in the kitchen because there's boxes and stuff. Oh, but it's been a month, couple months maybe, since I've vacuumed. I'm like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to do to help me feel like the place is cleaner, more taken care of, less just gross, less falling apart. And so I finished vacuuming and more than half filled the thing again. But also decided something I can make for myself here for dinner would be bratwurst. And so I cooked, and I'm gonna eat it all. At least one of them, literally I'm putting it into the bun and I see the gnat fly under it and doesn't fly out. No, don't you get, oh wait! I'm complaining about you right now! Stay away. The gnats are bad today. Literally I had to wipe a gnat off of one of them. There's a gnat crawling on one of the other buns. I'm like, oh my god. It's my house, you do not pay rent, you do not get to live here. Effing gnats. Stay out of my home. So, I'm sitting around and I'm trying to think, like, why did the gnats get bad just before dinner? Because I don't really think they've been bad most of the day. I mean, I've just been lying around most of the day, so maybe I just didn't notice. But I don't think they've been all that bad most of the day. Why did they get bad just before I cooked? Now, whenever I put anything in the garbage can, I try to be conscious of, is this something that's going to draw gnats? So I don't think I had anything in there that was going to. However, the thing that I did just before dinner was vacuum and dump out all the dust and hair and etc. into that trash can a couple of times. So if there was anything in there that was drawing gnats, I suppose that would have stirred it up into the room. So maybe I missed something and there was something in there that was drawing gnats, and I dumped the garbage, the stuff from the vacuum in there, and that stirred them up, and that's why all of a sudden there were gnats everywhere. That's my best guess. So I took out the trash in case there were any still in there, or whatever's in there that was potentially drawing them is gone now. It's a constant battle. I'm just struggling not to fall too far behind in it. Anyways, it's still pretty early. It's not even quite 8, but I'm gonna be pulling things together, I'm feeling mostly better. I'm thinking I'll be able to get into work tomorrow. And yeah, took care of a couple things around here. Vacuumed. The big one that, I don't know. I started having energy, and basically I was going to cancel the game. Because if I call into work, I can't let myself have fun plans for the evening. Otherwise that would condition my brain to say that I'm allowed to have fun even if I can't do the things I need to do to be responsible. So can't allow that. But instead I used the evening and at least got a little more tidied up. Tried to be responsible on that end, I suppose. You need to do it for a while. Thank you for joining me. Let's hope I feel better as the week continues, eh? Join me as my journey continues.